My name's and also previously registered as I'm at AJ plastic surgery, trying to pursue a surgery of gynecomastia. And maybe this started by my long journey that started over 30 years ago when I was born with a condition known as hypospadia or ambiguous genitalia. This is whereby the doctor and the parent or anyone cannot tell the sex of the child at birth and maybe later in life. But so at that time, because they could not tell, so my mom and her midwife decided to raise me as a girl. But I knew I was different when I was 5 years old. I tried to engage, but there was no room for me to engage and try to let anyone feel like I was feeling different. At the puberty stage, like just normal children, I started growing vice versa of what everyone thought I was. I tried to seek the medication or maybe engaging the medical practitioners to assist me. It was so unfortunate because at the time they could not understand what I was saying. So what they thought it was like maybe my estrogen level is low and is not responding to the body. So they started, they put me on hormonal medication, trying to boost the estrogen. And then when I was using the estrogen, that's now when the breast tissue started developing. But it had so many side effects, so I dropped and continued with the journey. I started the journey of the struggle. When now I was an adult, I started the journey of changing the documentation. It has been a long journey, but I thank God I have succeeded changing the birth certificate. And the other document, the case is ongoing. And just for the sake of maybe the self-esteem and all that, I decided to do a tissue removal, the breast tissue removal. And but I know it has been a long journey for maybe meeting the doctors who don't understand what you say, some trying to take it as a milking cow because they feel maybe you are depressed. They will take advantage of that. But with a big consultation and research, that's now when I came to realize of AJ. That's now when I came and meet Dr. Martin in a consultation. And we agreed to maybe we can do the procedure. And at that time, I was also kind of stressed. I had not made my mind, being that was my first, this will be my first surgery. So it was not, it was not an easy decision to make at once. So it took much, and again, based on so many things that is happening around the intersex conversation, that is in terms of legal, in terms of social, in terms of medical, like everything that is happening. So in that confusion and all that, So now, finally, I decided to do it. And here I am, waiting to see how the process will be. And maybe we'll update later after the process as a post-process, and then we'll see how it goes. So I think after the process, I will be able to talk much about it. Yep. Actually, I don't know how to describe my feeling as per now, because I think I'm at mixed feelings. Somehow happy. At the end of the day, I'm going to do the procedure that maybe I had longed to do it. And one of my best friend has been telling me to do it and has made me to be comfortable doing it. But again, as a human being, I'm nervous, I'm worried, I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm a gentleman, I have to start strong. And again, I have a team that is ensuring me all will be well. And that's what I'm hoping. And maybe hoping after this, I'd also come and tell you how the process was, how the experience is. And just note, this is my first surgery, so maybe that's why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. And I hope maybe it will be the last. So I'm hoping the first and the last. No one likes hospital, no one likes the surgery, no one likes, but all I know, we must do it. We are human beings and things happen, and no one have ever choose to be here, As many say, we don't choose, but God always have a reason for everything. So that's all.
Welcome to AJ, home of plastic surgery. This morning we are going to discuss about gender affirmation procedures, in particular the top procedure. This procedure is indicated for persons who want to change from either male to female or female to male. And transgender person is a person who's been raised and socialized in a gender that they feel is not their gender. Our patient today has been raised and socialized as a female. However, he identifies himself as a male, and both physically, that's biologically, and mentally. He has male genitalia, he has the phallus and testes, he has no uterus. However, because of feminization, he developed a female-like breast or gynecomastia. And today we've done excision of the breast. Our main thing for when you're having the marking and planning was that he wanted us to retain his sensation. So we decided to do a reduction using vertical scar and base our pedicle on what we call superior medial pedicle. And what that means is that we are going to preserve a sensation, preserve a nipple, as opposed to a typical top surgery where we do mastectomy and free nipple graft. That means we remove the breast and then we remove the nipple and translocate it to the new position. But for his case, we just had to move it, maintaining the blood supply and the nerve where they were or intact. So hopefully he is going to retain his nipple sensation. Of course, he's going to retain the blood supply and nipple survival. This procedure has taken about 1.5 hours, and we were able to remove 300 grams from each breast. And I'm sure he's going to be very happy having a flat chest. He doesn't have to bind it the way he's been doing it to hide. He's going to enjoy the t-shirt or being shirtless if he wants to. And I'm sure his self-esteem and overall mental well-being is going to be better, is going to improve. So we'll talk to him after the procedure, and we are planning to discharge him tomorrow. Thank you.